Hello, everyone. Welcome to a Thursday Night Live. Ordinarily, I would be live on the YouTube channel right now, but I missed my Tuesday Night Live. So we're here to do a catalog pre-order unboxing. And so we will get started here in a minute or two as soon as we give people a chance to jump on. Let's also see if we can find our video so I can watch the comments and see who's on. So the mini catalog, this September to December 2024 Stampin' Up! Mini catalog will go live on Wednesday, September 4th. And let's double check that day of the week. Yes, September 4th is a Wednesday. So that's when this catalog will go live to customers. If you are a demonstrator, of course, the pre-order goes through September 3rd for all of us so that we can get our orders in and have time to make some product samples and things. So we are going to go ahead and get started here. And let's set this aside. I want to remind everyone that the Designer Series paper sale is still going this month. Goes through the 31st. There are 14 packages of Designer Series paper that are currently 15% off. So you'll want to check that out on in my online store at teresaharper.stampinup.net, and that no spaces in that. So that is the last reminder you'll get on that. That sale ends on the 31st. And if you have any bonus days coupons to redeem, you also need to have those redeemed by the 31st. Okay? If you don't redeem them by the 31st, they go away and nobody can help you get those $5 bonus redemptions. Okay. I'm going to start mostly in the catalog as it is laid out. So if you have your catalog, you can grab that and follow along. And so we'll just go through the product that I currently have. And we're going to start, I'm not going to start with the quick and easy stuff. I'm skipping that and I'm going to go straight to the sweets. And so the first suite is the Season of Elegance. And what I have from the Season of Elegance suite is only a small portion. So I have the Peaceful Season stamp set, which is a cling mount. No, wait a minute. This is photopolymer. Photopolymer stamp set. There are 19 stamps in here. And the main reason I got this stamp set is because it has 3 wonderful inside greetings, sentiments for your Christmas cards, which we have been lacking in those inside sentiments. The other thing is that this is nice because it has love from our home to yours, and it also says love from my home to yours if you are not a multi-person household. Okay, so the dies for Peaceful Season, this you can get in a bundle. This is actually a mega suite, and there is another stamp and die bundle that goes in here, which I do not have. So I got this one, and I got the Peaceful Season dies. This is an 8-piece die set. I do have a sample where I used some of these, well, a couple of these dies, I believe. I'm not going to pull those out because I'm going to pull those out with the stamp sets that I use them with. Okay, so we have that. And if you want to know how things cut out, I have made a die graphic here. So you get all of these dies, and hopefully that's showing. Hello, Lynette. So you get all of these dies, and then you get the outline die for Christmas and then the word Christmas. And when you put those two together, this is how it looks. You can also use the stamp set and stamp this Christmas and then cut it out with this shadow die. So you have options, either stamped or die cut. So that is really neat. Then we have the gold textured dots. These are 4, 5, and 6 millimeters. They're actually the largest ones are quite thick. I didn't find that the medium or the small are really too much thicker. They're right at the thickness of a Stampin' Dimensional, so you won't have to worry too much about that adding bulk to your cards. What I like to do when I add gems to my cards in order to ensure there isn't an issue is I just put an extra piece of cardstock over the top of those so that it goes right through the postal machine. Then we have this is the satin ribbon. It's cherry, cobbler, and gold. And I apologize, I did not pre-cut this one. I actually don't think I pre-cut any of my ribbon open. Sorry about that. I should have, because these are a booger to get open. And I did want you to see that ribbon. Oh, man. There we go. Whoa. Okay. So this is the ribbon. It's very, very thin, soft, very pliable, and ties and makes really nice bows. Okay. And it's not thick in the center. It's very thin. Okay. So those bows could go on your cards easily. That's the cherry, cobbler, and gold ribbon. Okay. Let's put that up. Okay, so that is all I have from the Season of Elegance. So let's set this to the side. Not quite sure how I'm going to do this without making a perfectly great disaster. All right, so the next suite is called the Reindeer Suite, and you will find that on pages... Oh, wait a minute, I forgot to show you the paper for the Season of Elegance, and I'm quite sure you want to see that. So let's go ahead and grab that. So this is the Season of Elegance Specialty Designer Series paper, and I already went through and made these so that when I flip, you'll have the front and the back right beside it. Oh, so I don't need to flip it, is what I'm trying to say. Front and back, 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 front and back. Okay, so that is the Season of Elegance 12 by 12 Specialty Designer Series paper. The colors in that are basic beige, cherry cobbler, crumb cake, gray granite, lost lagoon, mossy meadow, old olive, pretty peacock, real red, and gold. Okay, so again, that's the paper for the Season of Elegance. Okay, now let's move on to the Reindeer Days. I did not get this suite. I didn't get the paper. What I did get was the real red and white baker's twine, because I can use this with anything. The real red and white peppermints, and these are very, very thin. Okay, and they're so cute. And again, you get 4mm, 5mm, and 6mm in those. Let's put this back in here. I'm sure I lost my little thing there. Okay, I did get the book treat boxes. I'm not going to put one of these together because I want to be able to decorate it and show you how to put it together at a later time. So I did pick up a package of those. And then also included in that is the Forever Plaid embossing folder. This is one of those mega folders, 6 inches by 8 inches. This is what the folder looks like when you just emboss it. So this is the embossed side. This is the debossed side. And then I took some, this is fresh freesia cardstock. And then I took some Berry Burst ink and I added it to the inside logo side right here, the logo here. I put about a Berry Burst ink. I gently put that over the top, and then I put my paper in, and this is what you get when you do that. Pretty cool. So that is the Forever Plaid, and that is what I have from the Reindeer Suite. Okay. So the next suite is the Winterly Treetops suite. And I actually have this whole suite, and you may have seen this suite already because this suite, oh, well, I skipped it. Hang on. Let's back up a minute because the Sentimental Christmas suite is next, and I did get a couple of things from there. So let's see if I can figure out what I did with those gems because they're not where they belong. And the paper, that's all I got out of there. I'm not sure where my gems are. Oh, here they are right here. I had them with the Nests of Winter. Okay, so these are the Druzy embellishments. And Druzy just means that it's a compilation of gems. So these come in champagne and white. And they really sparkle. Okay, so that's those, and that's from the Sentimental Christmas Suite on page 29. And then this is the Designer Series paper. Okay, now I too have this ready to go for fronts and backs, but I did use this one, so I'll have to set that one aside. So this is the front side, or side A and side B. I love those brown snowflakes. And then you've got, I'm going to guess that goes like that. No, actually, because the trees go like this. So this is the A side, this is the B side. Okay, and then here's this one. So you've got A side and B side. And then A side and B side. A side. And it's not wanting to grab my fingers. B side. Here. A side and the B side. Okay, so this is Sentimental Christmas. This is also our product give back product for the season. So when you purchase either the suite or the Designer Series paper, Stampin' Up will donate $3 of each pack of the paper to a program for children's hunger. I believe is what it says. Goes to not children's hunger, children's literacy program. I'm sorry about that. It's a children's literacy program. Okay, so that is the Sentimental Christmas Suite, the stuff that I have. Then we're into the Nests of Winter. This is the one that I do have the entire suite. I've got a couple of samples here for you. So we've got Winterly Treetops, and then the Winterly Treetops dies. This is a 9-piece die set. This the stamp set is a cling stamp set. It has 7 stamps. And here is our, let's see if we can get that all in there. It's not going to focus very well with the black. Okay, so these are the standalone die pieces. Then it cuts all 4 of the images, and these are the sentiments. Sending thanks and much love, thinking of you always, and a friend like you brings me happiness. Now let me get that out of there so that'll focus again. It doesn't want to focus with the black. All right, so that takes care of the die set with the stamps. And then we've got the Earth Tones Shimmer Gems. These are in Copper Clay, Very Vanilla, Crumb Cake, and Garden Green. Also very, very thin. And these are kind of faceted so that they really do put out some sparkle. Okay, so we've got those. And then I know you guys have seen me use these Natural Tones linen thread. This is Copper Clay, Garden Green, and Night of Navy. I've used it quite a bit already because I love that linen thread. And the Birchwood 3D embossing folder. This is another one of those mega folders. Okay, so it's the 6 inches by 8 inches. You can actually get 2 card front layers, 2 4 by 5.5 inch by putting it through the both pieces through at the same time. Okay, and then this is how it looks. So this is the emboss side, and then this is the debossed side. So that's a really nice embossing folder. And that is the suite. Now I made these, we had an event in July, I think. Creativity Now. These birds on this particular card are cut from the designer series paper that I'll show you in a moment. And I've used the birch background, and here are our Earth Shimmer Gem, Earth Tone Shimmer Gems. And then here is another card. This uses again some of that Nests of Winter paper, and then some die cut pieces that I've stamped and colored along with the extra greenery dies and the linen thread. Okay, so let's take a look at that paper. Let's get this out of the way, and we will have a look-see at the paper. And again, I did have this front to back, but I also have used some of this. So I'm not sure. Oh, this one might not be front back to back because this was in my stash already. So we've got this one, and this is the back side, or this is actually probably the front side, and I've used the reverse side. And then you have this piece, and the reverse of that is some birch wood. Okay, and then we have this one, and the reverse of that is this. And if you look, these are little birds in the dandelion, I guess. I don't know what those things are really. They look like little, I don't know. Anyway, then this is where I cut those birds from, and I die cut. You can die cut some of these birds, These ones right here, I think, can be die cut with the dies. And then the back side of that one is this. Okay, this is the one that actually has the dies that cut the birds, the two sets of birds. Okay, this piece right here. Okay, I do have this one front to back. So this is the front and this is the back. And then we have this piece, and the reverse side is these little bird feet. And I showed you this one and this one. And I think that's it. Okay, so that's all of that paper. It's hard when you have it cut up already. But I have most of these at least a piece cut because I tried to use them in product samples for you so that you can see how they go. Okay, so we can put those ones away. And let's go to our next suite, which is the Snowy Wonder suite. And this one I have most of the suite. So I've got the Snowy Wonder stamp set and the coordinating die set. Okay, this is a 23-piece die set and a 20-piece photopolymer stamp set. And then I made the graphic for this too. So hopefully, maybe if I do this, it will keep focusing a little better. Let's see how that goes. Okay, so you can cut snow globes, and the one die works for both snow globes. So you have two snow globe tops and one snow globe base that fit both of them. And then you have a die cut for every all of the 20 stamps. And then in addition to that, this is a single die and this is a single die, but they cut out two snowflakes and you get two of those. And then this die is a bonus along with this die. Okay, so that is the Snowy Wonder. And then we have the white loose snowflakes that are in this set. And there is some breakage with these, so I don't know. Mine aren't too bad, and they tend to hold together once you put them down. I've put them down with just liquid glue, but they are meant so that you can make some shaker cards. So those are the white loose snowflakes. Now this is the sample card that I made using that suite, and this features pretty much everything. So I've got the white loose snowflakes here. This vellum paper comes from the online exclusives that Graceful Greenery, and I pulled in that iridescent trim that I like so well. This is the snowflake paper, and then I stamped and die cut all of those. Okay, so that's the project sample for that. All right, so next we have the Regal Flora suite. And, oh, I forgot to show you the paper for the Snowy Wonder paper. Let me do that. If I can find it. What did I do with it? Uh-oh. Oh, I put it over here without going through it with you. So sorry about that. That's how you know if you want the paper. Okay, so here again we have let's see, let's do the reverse on this because this is the paper that I used on that card. So this is actually the front and this is the reverse. And then these will cut out, the dies will cut out these snow globes. You have to cut the globe part and the base part separately, but it will cut all of it. And then the reverse side of that is this beautiful pink snowflake pattern. And then we have the snowman pattern, and the dies will cut out the snowman that doesn't have anything on their head. So it's going to be these plain snowmen here that the die will cut. And then you have this. This is Pumpkin Pie and Poppy Parade. We've got the little penguins. The die will cut out the plain penguins that don't have anything on their head. And this is the reverse pattern. And then you have a basic holly pattern and a stripe with garden green and poppy parade. And then you have a little village scene with a candy cane pattern on the back. And that is all of those prints. So you get, in all of these 12 by 12 regular designer series papers, you get 6 designs, 2 of each, 2 sheets of each design. Okay, let's get that out because I don't want that to get trashed there. Okay, so let's put that Snowy Wonder paper back. Keep that good. All right, and then next I have the Regal Flora. And let's grab that paper before I forget it. Because I have it, if I can figure out what wow, I had these all right here in front of me, all ready to go. And now I can't find them because I used that paper earlier. Oh, I moved it over here. So the Regal Flora, actually, or it's called Regal Winter. And it has 2 sets of paper. One stamp and die bundle, the Regal Flora stamps, and the Regal Flora dies. I love this die. Okay. And then we have the gold foiled dots. And these come in Berry Burst, Blackberry Bliss, Night of Navy, and Shaded Spruce. So Shaded Spruce, Berry Burst, Night of Navy, Blackberry Bliss. And they have foiling on them. Okay, so we've got that. And again, I did not, I grabbed the ribbon for this suite. What did I not get in this suite? Oh, I got the whole suite. I have the whole suite for this one. Okay, so this is the Blackberry Bliss ribbon. Blackberry and gold. It's very, very thin and you can see through it, so it's not bulky. This is a 1/2 inch ribbon. So I got this after I saw that people were able to cut it in half so it wasn't so wide. It'll tie a beautiful package, but I tend not to use 1/2 inch wide ribbon on my cards. But I do like a ribbon that I can split in half. So this is that, and it doesn't have a super thick center when you tie it. It's a little stiffer than that cherry cobbler and gold ribbon, but not bad. Okay, so we've got that. I showed you those. Now let's look at the papers in that suite. First of all, we have the Regal Winter paper. This is the 12 by 12. And again, I've got pieces. So this is the A side and the B side. A side and B side, A side, B side. I love the colors in this suite. This definitely does not scream Christmas, so this can be used for any occasion. And we've got A side and the B side. This would even make a pretty Halloween card. And you've got the A side and the B side, the A side and the B side. And the colors in this paper are Berry Burst, Blackberry Bliss, hello Mary Isley, and Cherry Cobbler, Night of Navy, Pretty Peacock, Shaded Spruce, and Wild Wheat. I did use this paper on a project, and I will show that to you when I get to the stamps that I actually used it on. Tracy had hoped to be here tonight with me for so you could see her pre-order stuff as well. However, that did not work out. She got stuck in traffic trying to drop off the granddaughter and didn't make it. So, okay, so the next suite is Splendid Autumn. Tracy got this. Oh, hang on. Here's the Regal Flora dies. This is how they cut. That one large die cuts both of these pieces at the same time. So you have two sections. These are the stamped images. And then here is a bonus die. Okay, sorry, I missed that. I put them right here beside me so I wouldn't do that. And then I'm doing it anyway, so here we go. Okay, so out of the autumn, what's it called? Splendid Autumn Suite. I got the ribbon, which is the Wild Wheat Rustic Striped Ribbon. Okay, so this one is a 1/4 inch, I believe. Let's see if it says here. 3/8. Super soft and pliable. This feels so nice. And this is going to make a beautifully soft bow. Quickly, and wow, look at that. So nice. Not so thick in the center. So you'll be able to use that on your cards, 3D projects easily. Okay, so we've got that. I have the woven golden leaves, courtesy of Tracy. She gave me some of these. And these are like a mesh. And you can color these with your Stampin' Blends markers. And then you can give them texture, and they'll keep their texture if you just take the mesh and give that a fold or crinkle it. Stampin' Up crinkled theirs. I saw Melody make hers that way, where she colored it and crinkled it for a card. So we've got the woven golden leaves. And then there's the faux glass dots. And these are in Cajun Craze, Copper Clay, Mossy Meadow, and Wild Wheat. Okay. Again, not super thick, not any thicker than a dimensional. Okay. I have to get these in my embellishment folders still. So we got that. And then here is the star of the suite. Although the stamp and die bundle is pretty darn cool. So this is a 6x6 paper stack. So you get 12. No, you don't, because you get 4 each. Yeah, 4 each of 12 double-sided designs. Okay, so we've got here. Oh, I thought I had this one. Maybe it's behind. Oh, okay, well, I don't know what I did. I thought I had these set to go. but it might be the other set that's behind here. La la la. But then I don't know if it's a full set. Okay, so we've got, no, I've got, because I used some of this too. So here we go. This is the front and the back. There we go. And then got that. These are beautiful sceneries. Not necessarily all of them fall. This one would work easily for spring or summer. Love this daisy one. I used this piece, so this is the set I didn't use out of them, because I did use this piece of paper and I used the entire piece on a project. Look at the back side. I just love that. This is another one of those papers that I'll be using quite frequently because I love the backs. Even if you don't like the front side, the back side is basically just generic designer series paper of color, so you can use it on anything. Okay, so we've got that. That is what I have from the Autumn Expressions. Tracy has the stamp set and dies, but like I said, she couldn't make it tonight. Okay, so now we have a unique bundle. This is the first time that Stampin' Up! Has put out a bundle that is that doesn't have a stamp set. So this bundle is called Take a Bow, and it is a die with a 6x6 designer series paper pack. And this designer series paper pack again has 48 sheets, but you get 8 of each one. Or wait a minute, is that right? Well, let's look. Does it say? It does not tell us. Okay, well, here I have these out, so we'll see. So you've got front and back, and then this is one sheet, and then this is one sheet. So I think there's 4 patterns, and you get, yeah, and then we're back to the beginning. Okay, so there's actually 4 sheets that are double-sided. Okay, so front, back, front, back, front, back, and I'm probably out of the picture, front and back. Okay, so there's 4, so you're going to get 12 of each. And the reason that Stampin' Up! Did that is because to make the bow, you take this die and you put it on your paper, and it fits just about perfectly on that 6x6, and you need 2 of them. So you'll take 2 sheets all at the same time and die cut that, and it will die cut through no problem. And then you'll use all of those pieces except for one. You won't use, you need 6 of the large, because these are going to cut separate pieces. You'll need 6 of the large, 4 of the medium, and 1 of the small center ones. And you can make a bow like this. Now, I did not use the Christmas bow paper because, or the Take a Bow paper, because this is my very first attempt. I don't think I did too shabby for my very first attempt, but I wanted to use some retired paper, so I wasn't using up my current stuff. So this is the bow that makes. Okay. Mary, I'm assuming that you love the Splendid Autumn paper, which is so gorgeous. Yeah, I love those scenery papers. You can do so much with them. Okay, so this is a bundle. We're out of suites and into bundles. I'm going to have a lot of fun making bows of all different kinds with these. My thought with the bow die was that you could take your gift wrapping paper, cut a couple of these out of your gift wrapping paper, and then your bow would match your gift package. Okay, so let's go ahead and set this aside. Because I got to put it in this way. All right. So next we're in Christmas labels. This is the next bundle, and it's on page 40. So this is a photopolymer set. Has 12 sentiments, and then you get 4 fancy dies. And I did let's see, is that going to focus? I might need to put a paper down there to make that focus. Oh, I forgot to show you those. I'll have to go back and show you that paper from the Regal Flora. Okay, there you go. It's cleared up a bit. Okay, so what I did was I took and stamped, I cut a set of 4 dies for each of the different sentiments so that you could see how they all fit on here. And then these 2 pieces right here came out of this piece, and you could easily decorate with those. It also has some little pieces here that come out that you could also use to decorate, but I didn't keep those because I didn't think it would be something that I would use, but I would definitely use these. Okay, so that's the Christmas label bundle. And okay, so next we have the Light the Year bundle. And again, I have a so this is a 13-piece photopolymer stamp set, and this is what we used to call distinctive. For some reason, they're not indicating that these are distinctive. These turn out beautifully. I want to show you these close up. So this is the lantern, the large lantern. There's 2 sizes of lanterns. Look at all of the definition in that stamp. And that's just using the stamp. I didn't do anything color or anything like that at all. Okay, so you've got the stamp and the dies. And these cut out, all of these pieces here cut out the images. This image, the fir bough here, does not cut out. There's no die for that, but you did get 2 bonus dies to stack and make a piece. And let me show you I'm going to bring in that Regal Flora paper because that really helped with the focusing on the black. So let me just bring this piece in because that was helpful for the focusing. Are you guys seeing okay, or is that my computer is looking like that's pretty blurry? I'm hoping that that's not the case for you. So this is the Light the Year, and these are the stamped pieces that die cut. And then this is the fir bough, sentiments, and then here's those bonus dies. So you get a die to cut out the berries, the leaves, and then cuts the stem, and when you stack it all together, this is the piece that you get. Okay? So I did make a card with this, and while I'm at this, I'm going to go ahead and show you the paper that I used for this that I skipped over from the Regal Flora suite. So this is a card. This is the Regal Flora, Regal Distressed Patterns. This is a specialty paper. I'll show you that pack in a minute. So I stamped and die cut the images. These are two-step stamping. This is a single stamp and this is a single stamp, as well as the lantern, but these pieces here are two-step. Okay, so I made that one. And then the paper in the Regal Winter Suite that I missed is right here. And this one, you get 6 sheets. So you get three designs and you get 2 of each, and they are not two-sided. So these all have gold in them, and these are the 3 patterns that you get right here. 2 sheets of each. It's beautiful paper. This one, I hope you see it. It's fine. Oh, thank you, Lynette, because my laptop, it's looking really blurry. So, okay, great. Thank you for answering that for me. That makes me feel a whole lot better. Okay. So next bundle is the Christmas Friends bundle. Let me go ahead and put this back in so it doesn't go in there. It goes in this one. Okay. Christmas Friends. This is a cling stamp set, and you get 8 stamps. Adorable. And then you get a die set when you buy the bundle with 18 dies so that you can make some really cool scenes. And of course, I've made you a die chart for that. So let's bring this back in so my die chart will focus. This is the die chart. So you get a 3 1/4 inch circle. The sentiments: happy holidays, have a very Merry Christmas, and I will be thinking of you this season. Then you get dies that will cut out the 5 stamped images. You get a die that cuts out a a speech bubble, and then a die that cuts out these little music notes. A die to cut, you get 2 sizes of dies to cut these, and then the bow, so that when you put them together, and I didn't, and I should have, to show you how it looks, this will make a little, well, I'll show you here on my card in a minute. And then you get a couple of dies that, so you can make a package with a ribbon, and then the bows, 2 different bows that you could put on top. And then you get one die that cuts out 3 stars. Okay. And here is the card that I made to go with this bundle. This paper here, this designer series paper, is from the Sentimental Christmas Suite. This is that product give back that Stampin' Up! Will donate $3 from every pack of paper sold to children's literacy. Here's those swag pieces and the bow put together. And then we've got the little mouse with the tree, the speech bubble with the singing. And then this Happy Holidays comes from the stamp set, but this little banner is from that Peaceful Season banners. So I used that, it fit that Happy Holidays perfectly. Okay, so there's a sample using that. Okay, let's go to the next one. The next one was my #1 choice in the entire catalog. It's called More Than Autumn. Let's pull out the dies right away and look at those. Okay, so this is a photopolymer stamp set. You get 36 stamps. So there are a ton of greetings in here. And then the dies cut out words. So hot cocoa, apple, spice, pumpkin, season, latte, coffee, and then you get this leaf, and then this is the inside of the leaf. So you can have pumpkin spice, apple spice, hot cocoa. You can do all kinds of different things. Now here are the images that stamp and then have a die cut to go with them. This little die right here is a little bit tricky. So what you do with this little die, and I'll show you what the die itself looks like. It's just this teeny tiny little piece of whipped cream. And what it does is when you stamp this large whipped cream piece here, you put this die at the top of the whipped cream pile, and you cut that out to get this small piece for your pie. Very ingenious. Okay, so you've got whipped cream for your latte, and for your pie, you've got marshmallows. You've got either a straw and a cinnamon stick here, candy cane, heart, gingerbread, apple, and pumpkin. So you can do a whole lot with this set. And it was my #1 pick in the whole catalog. So I'll let you look at that for just a minute more and look at all those. I love these word dies. Okay, so we've got that. Let's set this aside. And here is the card that I made to go with that. So this paper is part of that Splendid Autumn paper pack. And I embossed this with that Forever Plaid embossing folder. This piece is from the Regal Flora dies. And all of these are from the More Than Autumn. And then I took that You Had Me at Fall. And this piece is actually from Wonderful Thoughts. I thought it really went well with the Regal Flora die. So this is in the this is a carryover, the Wonderful Thoughts dies. And then here's the faux glass dots, which are also from the Autumn, Splendid Autumn suite. Okay, so there's that. Oh, good. Mary, I'm glad you got that bundle too. And Lynette, yes, you need that on your list for sure as a Dutch brother loving girl. Gotta have it. Okay, so now we're on to the single stamps. This stamp was actually not on my list, but it was on both of the grandkids' list, and I used my Stampin' Rewards to get it. So here we are with the Dear Santa stamp set. This is a cling stamp set, and you get 8 stamps. And I did make a card today using that, and I made what we call a SIP card, stamps, ink, and paper. And I made this, and this is that Regal Flora paper, or Regal Winter Designer Series paper in the background there. So all I did was color that, do a little Night of Navy ink blending behind her head, and there is a really cute card, quick and easy. Yeah. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay, here is another single stamp called Shepherd's Care. I have not done anything with this at this point. It's a 9-piece cling stamp set. So it can't wait to do something with this though. It's going to be really, really nice. But I think that's the only one I haven't used at this point. Oh no, I have one more Falling Snow I didn't use. Okay, so this was on my list, Embraced with Love. And really, for this image right here, because it's just like Grandma Bear and Baby Rabbit. Okay, so that is a 7-piece cling stamp set. no dies, standalone stamp set. And here is the sample card that I made using that. So I used the Nested Essentials dies, stamped my image and colored it. This is from the Christmas labels bundle. And then here's that Splendid Autumn paper again. And then I pulled in that copper clay linen thread from the Nested Winter Suite. Okay, so we've got that one. And we're almost done here. Here's another single stamp set that I have done nothing with at this point, Falling Snow. I thought it would be fun to be able to put some backgrounds. I do have the Snowfall Sky embossing folder, but sometimes you don't want the texture. You just want a little bit of snow in the background. So I got this stamp to be able to do that. And here is the last single stamp set. It's called Love and Strength, and I just thought this had some beautiful messages in it for anybody who's struggling. There is hope, even when your brain tells you otherwise. It's okay if all you did today was breathe. You matter. Sharing love and strength this season, and I am here for you. And there's just some simple images. So what I did with this today is I took and made a box. And this uses, hang on. Let's see. I didn't write down the paper. Oh, it's the Nests of Winter. Uh-oh, one of my little things come off. This is the Nests of Winter paper. So has nothing to do with winter whatsoever here. My little glue dot's coming off of my little gem there. Okay, and then this is from Greetings of the Season, this little label here. This is from the, not the Christmas, yeah, the Christmas, no, not the Christmas labels. Which one? Oh my goodness. The Peaceful Season labels. I took the Petal Pink and White combo pack and I used the Petal Pink ribbon and did Moody Mauve on that. I fussy cut this because there are no dies for this. And then this box fits the Nature's Garden Organic Heart Healthy Mix. So we have that little box. Okay, and finally that puts us down to the mix and match section, which actually is in the beginning of our catalog, mini catalog. But I picked up the cards and envelopes. They called gold dipped cards and envelopes. You get 9 cards and envelopes. You get 3 Night of Navy, 3 of the Garden Green, and 3 of the Real Red. And then they have matching envelopes in the same colors with the gold dip at the bottom. And then the ephemera pack that I picked up was the Joyful Images ephemera pack. So you get 2 sheets of 4 designs. So these are the 4 designs that you get. 1 and 2, and then 3 and 4. You get 2 sheets of each of those. And then here is a card that I made. And these cards are not the standard size. These are 4 1/4 by 6 1/4. And I, again, took the Peaceful Season dies. And then this is one of the ephemera pieces and the card base. and some of the gold textured dots and made this super quick and simple card. This is from the Peaceful Season stamp set, and then these are from the ephemera pack. So that made a really quick and easy card, and I thought it was really quite pretty. Okay. Oh, good, Mary, you're a Dutch girl too. So, well, see, you had to have that stamp set for that, for sure. I'm a Dutch girl too, so. All right, everybody. That is all I have to share with you tonight. So I will be back on Tuesday night. Hopefully everything will go well. And we will make a couple of projects. And I will see you then Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Good night, everybody. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you.